Oh, God, not you.
I stopped by your office, but you weren't there.
I'm in a really bad mood.
And I need to talk to you.
Okay, consider yourself warned.
Obviously, I wouldn't seek you out if it wasn't important. The good news is, we're on the same side.
I know it doesn't look like I'm busy, but I am. Particularly in my head. So if you want to text or email me, that might be good.
I'm not going anywhere until you hear me out, and you're going to want to hear this. It's about our kids.
Oh, God, what happened now?
It's Sonny. Alexis, it's always Sonny. He's lost his mind since Brenda left. I don't know if you've noticed.
I've noticed.
Then you agree. We can't make excuses for Sonny anymore, and we can't clean up after him so he doesn't have to face the consequences of his actions.
Who's we? There is no we. Go talk to yourself in a minute.
I need help.
Yes, you do.
With Sonny, Alexis.
What is this all about? You've been his enabler for decades. What, are you trying to rechannel your energy now that you're afraid Jax is dead? You don't want to take responsibility for the part you played in that?
I don't believe Jax is dead.
Well, neither do I. So we agree on that, so let's quit while we're ahead.
Jax is the issue. Sonny is. He's gone too far. We can't rely on Sonny's instincts as a father, and we can't trust that Sonny can protect them. So as mothers, we have to step up and take the reins and do whatever it takes to keep our kids safe, and that means cutting Sonny out of their life for good.
No, I'm not going to do that. I spent most of Christina's life trying to keep Sonny out of it, and it literally blew up in our faces.
Christina could have been killed, and that car bomb Sonny set.
Was using Johnny to try to get attention from her father. That's the dynamic that I created by keeping them apart. It was Christina's desperation slamming against Sonny's insane need for vengeance.
Okay, what are you saying?
I'm saying that Christina is old enough to make her own decisions, and if she wants a relationship with her father, then she gets to have that.
Alexis, you can't possibly mean that.
I do mean that. That is my position. What I'm most curious about, though, is yours. The sudden turnabout. When did you stop defending Sonny?
I told you, since he went too far.
Oh, really? And what measures as too far? I mean, is too far when it doesn't benefit you? Because it wasn't too far when you let him ruin Jax's name and reputation.
What did no idea
think he was going to do? It didn't occur to you to go to the worst case scenario, because that is what always happens with Sonny, and that is in fact what happened with Jax.
Okay, by the time Jax was set up, it was too late. There was nothing I could do to stop.
Maybe you shouldn't have started it in the first place, because the one thing that you did know is that Sonny never plays fair. And it is a little late in the game for you to be getting all indignant about some line that you arbitrarily choose that he can't cross because you're afraid that your husband is dead.
The fact that Sonny is out of control. You were right, Alexis, like you love to be. You always said that Sonny was a menace, and now your good friend Jax could be his latest victim.
Because of you. You're the one who riled up Sonny. You did. You riled him up and then you turned him loose on
Sonny
Jax.
did what he wanted to do on his own, and to put it on me just gives Sonny another way out.
You never treated Jax with the respect that he deserved as your husband. A man who provided you with all that love and all that protection that this bottomless pit of yours needed. He actually believed you were worth something, Carly. Even went as far as to offer to adopt Morgan to give you that safety net that you so loudly proclaim you won against Sonny, and then you didn't even follow through with it.
That's because Jax backed out of the adoption.
Are you not going to take responsibility for anything? Is there nothing that you can take responsibility for?
I'm wrong, okay? I know I'm wrong. That's why I'm standing here right now. So you know what? You forget how you feel about me. What would Jax want?
What Jax wanted was to protect your daughter. That's what he wanted. That's why he's missing. That's why he's presumed dead. Because he had the balls to step up and you never did. And now you come over here and you cry and you go, I've seen the light, and you try to enlist me in your little plan to assuage your guilt. Forget it. I won't do it. I won't ever do it because you are guilty. Live with it.
You know, you got a pretty short memory. I tried compromising with Jax every step of the way, but Jax wouldn't hear of it. No, he paid the mediator to lie and paint me as unfit. You walked away from the case because you didn't want to play dirty.
And I regret that. I do. That was a mistake. I wanted you two to act like adults, and I wanted your daughter not to suffer.
Mistakes were made on both sides, okay? But no, you want to blame me for every horrible thing that's happened to Jax.
Because it's your fault. What will it take for you to own that one single irrefutable fact? You just want to condemn Sonny. You sound just like him. I never wanted Jax to marry you. I didn't. Because I didn't think that you were worthy of him. But he loved you. He knew all of your faults. But he didn't let them get in the way. He put you first. That's the least you could have done for him, but you didn't do it.
What makes you think you know so much about me and Jax?
I do know about you and Sonny. He's your drug of choice. In bed. In the back of a limo. While your husband was at home believing in you. No matter how many egregious things Sonny did, you always defended him. Even against your own husband, you always defended Sonny.
And you've always loved Jax. I always thought so, you know. I do love him. I love him. And a marriage of convenience to me would have been a lot better than a love match with you, because at least he wouldn't be missing in a river, surrounded by pieces of his broken plane. So you never got over your pretend marriage to Jax, and you've probably never really gotten over Sonny. Must be awkward.
You can stand there and smirk all you want, but you are responsible for whatever hell Jax is in. And you can blame Sonny. You can punish people for what you actually did, and nothing is ever going to change that.
Obviously, coming here was a bad idea.
It was if you wanted some sort of alliance with me. You'll have to find another way to get back at Sonny.
Fine.
Before you go, I have something for you.
What is it?
These are divorce papers. Jax never got to make a last wish, so I'd like to make one for him. And even if he's never found, at least I know that he'll be free of you.